So I will open up for few questions, and so yeah.
So we have 826 on Facebook and the webinar in 27 countries.
Okay. So Scott is helping me here, and Scott just said we had what?
826.
826 computers. Yeah. Okay. And so happy to see. I think in this session, this particular one seems like we have a lot of more attended people. This is not the people, but it's the computers. So that means there are a lot of people are listening from different places, and particularly I would encourage our Sangha members from different places. So those you are listening as a group, and love to see some of the pictures. Okay. Yeah.
So it's a question from Raphael. What are the signs that the sleep practice is working?
So what are the signs? So the question is, what other signs are there that sleep practice is working? So I think the most important one is that if you are able to be lucid, if you are able to experience, for example, there are many people say something like this. They would say during the teachings that I do, and people, and I know my own experiences with all that also, that when you are doing the practice, when you're practicing, and when you're not practicing. When you're not practicing, what happened is, you go like, you're so tired and exhausted, you hit your head to the pillow, you're gone. So that really like there is no 5-10 minutes, you have no clarity, no awareness, nothing. But when you have not too tired, when you don't have a jet lag, when you have enough time for preparing yourself to go to sleep, then you feel the time is different. Like it's kind of time becomes much longer. You feel moment you intend to follow sleep, you follow sleep. If there is a process that you are aware of, but process is not effortful, painful, exhausting, but very open, luminous, restful awareness is there. And at some point you realize an incredible amount of time that you are there, you don't know. And at some point you even think, I'm not sure I'm sleeping. Am I asleep? Am I awake? Not really clearly being aware, but then feeling completely rested. And sometimes people feeling they're like being a little bit detached from their body. Like people talk about the death experience, they are kind of looking at their body or looking at their experiences of going to sleep or something like that. I think some of those are, I would not say necessarily it's like a sign of clear light, but definitely a sign of more space and more dimension of awareness of consciousness. It might be very pure, very high one. It might be more ordinary consciousness, being aware of the event, but at least you're not dead snoring. There's something that you're conscious of. I think that's good enough. Yeah.
Walter, why so much joy felt during the death exercise?
So the question is, why so much joy? Walter felt so much joy during the exercise of the death. I don't know, but maybe possible that that all the negative projections that you have toward the death and fears that you have death, or sadness that you have the death in this particular moment, they all are uplifted for you. So maybe you realize all that what I thought was not true is just a pure joy. In pure presence, not elaborating with your fear and not producing pain, there is simply a pure joy of presence. Probably that's what happened.
Okay. From Agnieszka. I feel scared during the part of meditation regarding death. What can I do about it?
Okay, so then the next question is, I felt a little bit scared about during the practice of the death. So that's exactly, good question. So there was a kind of very opposite the previous one, that feeling a lot of joy, and then you're feeling uncomfortable and sadness. So obviously, one's relation to the death is something not necessarily pleasant, a little scary, uncomfortable, that we all have. So just basically not running away from that, being present with that, and not elaborating more with your fear and thoughts, just kind of hosting that in that pure space and awareness and warmth. And then gradually you'll feel more a sense of less discomfort, less painful, and then maybe a little bit more quite okay, then maybe a little bit more quite comfortable, then maybe more you will feel what Walter felt. Oh, it's just such a joy, there's no problem at all. So these are in sequence, probably these experiences are possible to happen. So one last question.
From Birel. I'm curious if there is a mantra that goes particularly well with this practice.
So the question about there is particular mantras that goes with these practices. There are many mantras goes within many practices. There are practice goes. So this is not particularly the moment that I feel time to talk about this. So I think yes, the answer is simply yes, there is. And this is how we're going to end today. So I hope this was meaningful for all of you. And those you wanted to remember what we said or remember the practice, so then you can go on Ligmincha Learning .com and the Ocean of Wisdom. Then you will see these recorded videos will be there, and probably, I'm not sure if it's working or not. Probably still working in my Facebook. It's on there, so if I will not press the wrong button, I will ask record it, and then it will be also available on my Facebook, Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche. So you can also visit there. Recorded will be available as it is, as we recorded here. Okay, so thank you very much. We are going to do our dedication. Thank you, all the webcast, internet, and also thank you for all the Facebook people, Facebook friends.